Hey, what's going on everybody? Dallas again with Chaos Fragrances. Today we're back with another fragrance review. This time we're going to be taking a look at a fragrance from Creed. Talked about this one a few times on my channel. Haven't really done a review on it yet. And this fragrance is Creed Bois Du Portugal. So as you may notice, we are in a different location. We're back outside. I always have people asking me why I don't do videos outside anymore. And the reason why is because a lot of people may not know this, but I live in a place where it actually gets cold in the winter. I'm not talking about like 50 degrees like it is right now. I'm talking like below freezing. And I don't know about you, but I really don't like going outside and spending a half hour out in the cold to record videos, especially when I'm doing like 5 or 6 videos a week. It's just a lot of work to haul all these fragrances outside, stand out in the cold for like a half hour, record the video, and then take everything back inside. It's just a lot of work, and when I'm doing this many videos, it's not really worth it. And on top of that, also, I don't like the cold weather. I'm just not a fan of it, so I really am not in the mood to ever do that. But over the next couple days, it is warming up. Like I said, it's about 50 degrees right now, so I figured I would go outside, maybe shoot a couple videos out here, but then it's going to start cooling back down again, back below freezing, and that's when I'm going to move back inside. So here's a couple outdoor videos for you guys who really want to see them. I'll probably end up bringing them back in the spring and in the summer a little bit. Again, like I said, it's just a lot of work. Uploading like 5 videos a week is enough work as it is, and then you have to, again, take everything outside, set it up, record, take it back inside. It's just a lot of work, so I'll try to bring it back in, the spring and summer, maybe for a few videos a week, but probably not for all of them. All right, so now let's get into what we're actually here for, and that is the actual fragrance itself. So again, Bois Du Portugal from Creed. It does have a blue cap, if you're wondering why. I bought this as a tester, and then I bought this blue cap just from somewhere else. So no, it doesn't come with a blue cap. No, this isn't a fake, before people say, oh, it's a fake, it has a blue cap. It's not, that's just what I put on it. So let's, bet you missed that, didn't you? I sure did. So how does this fragrance smell? It is an aromatic, woody fragrance. This is a very classic scent. You'll hear often that this was Frank Sinatra's signature scent. Whether or not that is true, I don't really know. Personally, I don't really care either. That's just kind of what I hear tossed around. So that would kind of give you an idea of how this fragrance smells if you imagine Frank Sinatra and what he would wear. It kind of gives you an idea. So this has sandalwood, it has lavender, it has cedarwood. Again, like I said, it's a very aromatic and woody fragrance. It has a very classic and old school scent, a very masculine DNA. Almost like a barbershop type of scent. This definitely isn't any sort of young, modern smelling fragrance like we're used to nowadays with all the Dior Sauvage and Versace Dylan Blue and Bleu de Chanel. This is nothing like those scents at all. Like I said, it is more of a barbershop scent, more of a classic fragrance, and that's really what you get from it. So if I had to compare this to one other fragrance from Creed, I would compare this one to Viking. Now, I'm not saying it smells like Viking, like, oh, they're like clones of each other, but they are in the same genre of scent. Viking is a little bit more of an old school, more of just a classic masculine scent, and that is the same with this one right here. So again, if I had to compare it to something, I would say it is similar to Viking in that same type of scent genre. As far as actual smell though, they really aren't anything alike. So for those of you who have smelled Viking but haven't smelled this one, that should help kind of give you an idea of what you would expect from this fragrance. So right in the opening, when I first spray that, I get that lavender and I get that sandalwood pretty much right away. There is bergamot listed in this. Really don't pick up on too much bergamot or too much citrus in general. I mainly get that lavender and that sandalwood pretty much right when I first spray this on. After it starts to dry down, I start to pick up on some vetiver, on some cedarwood. That really starts to give it even more of that woody, overall woody quality that it has. And then the sandalwood and the lavender is still very prominent. I would say for me and for most people, what I get the most is the lavender. So if you're not a fan of lavender scents, you're probably not going to be a huge fan of this one because there is quite a bit of it in here, at least to my nose. So when can you wear Bois Du Portugal? Definitely more of a dressed up and formal event type of scent. This is not some casual fragrance. This isn't some clubbing fragrance. At least it's not, in my opinion. Of course, like I say time and time again, you can wear anything whenever you want. There's no rules. There's no one telling you that you can't. I'm not going to tell you that you can't. You do what you want because you're going to anyway. But this, to me, definitely is not a casual scent. It's definitely not a clubbing scent. Could possibly be a date night scent if you're a more mature gentleman, which I'll get into later. But mainly what I see it as is mostly a formal scent, something if you're going dressed up, Maybe you have some sort of business meeting. Maybe you have a nice dinner to go to. You know, your friend is getting married and you're going there. I don't know. Just some sort of event like that where you just want to smell masculine and classic and just have something that is really, really well done. So tagging along with that, when would I wear this fragrance? To be honest, I really wouldn't wear this fragrance that much. To me, I just don't think I can pull it off. Again, it's a very masculine, classic scent, very mature. I just don't think I'm the right person to actually wear this very often, at least out in public. Viking, I feel like I can pull off better, and I actually prefer Viking. I really like that one a whole lot. Again, I like the smell of this one too, but it's not something that I personally would wear that often out in public. So this is something that I mostly bought, well, one, just for the collection because I wanted to own it, but also more for just a personal fragrance. This is something that I would wear for myself when I want to enjoy it, if I'm just, kicking it at home or whatever the case may be, or if I just want to spray it on and smell it. That's when I would wear this. Again, I don't think I'm the right person to really pull this off. And getting into that, like I said, I think this is better for more mature gentlemen. Maybe you're 30, 35 years and older, even well up into your 50s and 60s and 70s. I think this is definitely geared towards more that age range. Again, you can wear this no matter what your age is. If you're 21 and you like the scent, then by all means you can wear it. So again, for me, it's not something that I would really wear that often, so it's not that versatile for me. But again, if you are older and you're a little bit more mature, I feel like this could be more of a signature scent for you. But for me personally, I would really only wear it in very, very specific occasions, maybe. So not versatile for me. Someone's calling me. 620. Hello? Phone solicitation. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Now let's talk about seasons. When could you wear this scent, or when is it more suited for? In my opinion, this could pretty much be an all year round scent. Like I just talked about earlier, more of a signature scent for those who can pull it off better. Again, I don't want to confuse anyone. I think this is a versatile scent for the people that it's suited for. Again, I don't think it's suited for me being a 19-year-old dude, so it wouldn't be that versatile for me. But again, if you're a 40-year-old dude, if you're a 50 or 60-year-old dude, it could pretty much be a signature scent. So again, with that being said, what seasons is this best for? I think it would be pretty much all year round. Maybe not quite the best in blazing summer temperatures. Of course, if you're in temperature controlled environment, then that would be fine. But for most cases, I would think it would work year round. Probably more leaning towards the colder weather, so fall and winter, just because it is woody, it's aromatic, it's got not necessarily really, really dark notes, but it has more depth than like other creeds do, like out there other summer freshies. So definitely, in my opinion, more of a year-round scent, but more suited for the cooler weather. So like today, right now, it's about 50 degrees. Like I said, this would be perfect for a day like today. It would just do really great. It has enough performance that it does cut through the air, has enough depth that it cuts through the air, and it would just work overall really good. Like I said, if you're wearing it as a signature scent, you could pretty much rock it all year round. So again, will this scent get you compliments? Again, like what I said earlier, if you can pull it off, then yes, I think it will get you compliments. Now, is this going to be on the same level as Aventus? No, it's not. But it will get you positive attention from the people who would appreciate a scent like this. So basically what I'm trying to get at here is older women are probably going to appreciate this scent more than younger women would. That's just how it is. If you smell this scent, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I can't imagine any women in their 20s really complimenting a guy on this. If you're into that, I mean, that's cool for you, great. I'm just saying, generally speaking, across a wide variety of women, I don't think they're going to like this that much. Young women, again, getting into women who are more mature, older, and they're looking for a guy who is more mature, then that's where I think you're going to get your compliments from, similar to what I've talked about with Viking. But again, it's not going to be like a 𝗬𝗓 or anything like that where it's getting a whole bunch of attention all the time. So let's go and touch on performance. How does this thing perform? It performs okay. Longevity, I get about 7 hours or so on my skin. Projection, again, it's about moderate. It's about within this much or so, if you can see that, like this much. It's not a beast, but this type of scent isn't supposed to be some super monstrous performing scent. Again, it's more of a classic scent. It's more of a refined gentleman's fragrance that is okay that it sits a little bit closer to the skin. This is one where people need to get a little bit closer to you to smell it rather than it announcing itself across the room. And for a scent like this, that is perfect. I wouldn't want this to project too much, and I wouldn't want it to be too much of a beast, because this type of scent character isn't really made for that. Again, like I said, with longevity, about 7 hours, sometimes pushing a little bit more, sometimes maybe a little bit less, just depending on the weather and, you know, my skin and stuff like that. There's always factors that go into it, but generally the average is about 7 hours or so, which isn't too bad, especially for a creed that's actually on the almost better side of things. And also, I will just throw this in there because I know people probably ask. This is a 2015 batch, 15Y01. Haven't really smelled the vintage stuff, and I haven't smelled any of the newer stuff. This is in the discontinued 120 ml bottle size. They've, like I said, discontinued this, and now they only come in like a 50 and 100 ml. I think they discontinued the 30 mils as well. And of course, there's the flacons. So I don't know how this compares to the newer stuff. This juice color is kind of yellow, as you can see. It's definitely not clear, but it's also not too dark. I think the vintage is even darker than this. So again, I don't really know, but all I know is I do get decent performance from this. So if you guys are asking, do I absolutely love this wand? And the answer is no, I really don't love it. I think it smells great. I like the scent, but there are other fragrances that are in a similar type of genre as this that I prefer. Again, Viking, like I've talked about multiple times, that I actually haven't reviewed yet, but I will soon. Viking is one of my favorite creeds, period. Really enjoy that one. And again, while they don't necessarily smell the same, again, they do kind of accomplish a similar thing. And Viking actually performs better on me, gets me better compliments too, but that's aside the point. I just like it better. So again, do I love this one? No. I do like it though. I really like it. I'm glad I have a bottle. Probably going to keep this much left for myself because I decanted quite a bit of it. I'm probably going to keep the rest of it for myself. I'm probably never going to get through all of it. Probably never even going to wear it, but I still have it. So if you guys have tried Bois Du Portugal, let me know down in the comments because I'd be curious to know. Also, let me know if you're glad to see the outside videos back. Again, like I said, this isn't going to be a regular thing. I'm only doing this for you guys because it's actually somewhat warm outside right now, and I'm not going to be freezing my ass off to record videos. So I'm going to try to do maybe a couple more over the weekend, but that's going to be about it until come springtime, and then I'll probably do some more as well. But again, it's not going to be a regular thing. It's just too much work. Those of you who make videos would understand what I'm talking about. But I'm going to try my best for you guys. So again, if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I post. And that's it for me, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.